What type of tunes do I want to do today? Um, let's do, I guess we'll start with Diana Lo-Fi. There we go. Some tunes for you. This is my YouTube system set to private, set to public. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit. I don't want too loud. And I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. All right. A little bit of a stream here. Let's see what my next tasks are. So should I just go ahead and make a different name for these? Like orb point. I can't do anything ability related. I could say rotation points, but that could be also weird. Players as a term, I don't think it's very rare for a player to ever use a term rotation. Except when it comes to your ability rotation. So, and then be short form would be RP point, RP, 1 RP, 2 RP, 3 RP. Let me brainstorm this a little bit. Take it out here. So we could do orb points. OP. Which, you know, that's a little bit already used, right? Overpowered. Rotation points. R1, R2, R3. It's not too bad. Kind of like that. Or RP1, RP3. I think just dropping the points. Rotation 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of like what? I don't want to use sphere. And like right now I have it as like a little tiny sphere in the game, but it could be stars, it could be anything, it could be any type of shape. I could change them to ruins, which actually kind of is interesting. Ruin 1, Ruin 2, Ruin 3. I kind of like that, to be honest. Sinti, what type of... Do we have ruin? Oh, cool. We have a bunch of ruins. There's some nostalgias of this stuff. I actually really like the idea of this. Could be sockets, but that's a little bit S1, S2, S3. Ruins plays a really nice factor into that potential like combination into the actual system to actually configure these things. This one's too busy. You need to be kind of clear. Like, let's just open up the character. I think I'm on a enchanter at the moment. So I could change each of these. Let's go back to Sinti. So like this one's pretty clear. It's obviously way too big. And then rotate 190. For something that has a little bit less. And then something maybe a bit more rounded. Or triangle kind of works. We should try and follow like a square, circle, triangle mark. And like these could almost be a cosmetic point too. And then we will tilt them slightly to the camera a bit. Maybe 15. So it's kind of like making a ruin word in a way. They're kind of small. I do really like it though. Yeah, so these ones are, this one's like nice and clear. This one's not clear enough. So maybe .4. And I could do big, medium, small too. So like, let's take this one. Put it here. Put that one there. That one can be .25, .35, and then maybe .5. Almost like some sort of ruin word system for your spells. I feel like that works, but we're getting too much. There's too much information clutter going on right in the middle here. It's too condensed. Even with this, I could move this over this way. I also will color them differently now as well. May have moved it over too much. I guess not, because when you're standing, you're kind of like that, but. It's like good visual, pretty good visual memory on, like I'm also trying to think of when you're playing, there's like this, you're using your peripheral vision to almost identify like what mark you're on. And if I do this, I think the clarity becomes really, really good. And we might actually be able to make everything .5. So you don't have to like look at one corner of your screen. And now I can track this a little bit lower. Maybe I will just still do .35 on this guy. And the colors become something. So if you have just one, like if you're playing like this, and I'm staring up at enemies, I can tell with my peripheral vision, I'm on mark 1 right now. And then if there's 2, I have 1 on each side, and I can very much tell with my peripheral vision there's 2, because there's 1 on each side. But then as soon as you hit that 3rd one, now it's like, it's pretty obvious that I have 3 up, and I'm on my 3 mark. Yeah, this is kind of cool. And then for colors, so for now, I'm going to do like a 3-color system. So that's gonna go like .25, And then we'll duplicate. And then .5. Duplicate. And then 1. Oh, dope. Okay. I have them like different levels of whatever. Okay, so I need to just delete those for a sec. I forgot that these were different materials. So now this one will duplicate. Or this one actually, I don't even have to duplicate. This one is .5. And then this one is 1, which it should already be. So you have dark. It lags a little bit. Dark, bright, bright. So it's like trying to give your peripheral vision a little bit of yeah, I think this is the winner. Ruins. Ruins are the winner. I could do spell ruin or ability ruin. AR. I don't like AR as a shortcut. SR is not bad. I do like just having a one word number, R1, R2, R3 instead of SR1, SR2. I could do rotation rune. That sort of explains it. So R1, R2. It's probably just unnecessary. Rotation ruin. It's great for explanation. I think I'm gonna just do a rotation run. I think it helps explain it. Yeah. I really like how this is kind of coming together with peripheral vision. Having a little bit of, it's very obvious, like bright, dark, semi-dark, exists or doesn't exist, and then bright. And it's like really easy for peripheral vision to understand that. So this I know it's my one point. Now I have 2 in my peripheral vision, so I know this is going to be a 2-hander. And now it's a 3, so I can do a big mez. And then just med. I think there's a cool look to it too. Rotation ruins it is. Strike through. Sorry, this is my patch note stuff. I hate spelling this word, peripheral. Peripheral vision. I'm a little bit debating just having the ruins just constantly rotate for every class. It kind of feels good instead of just sitting, but it lets you like hold it at the very least. But yeah, and they can definitely be, like, there could be theming between each class. Even per race, too. Different races could have different, stylistic choices for, yeah. Hmm. Okay, I like that. Let's set these in the master. Okay, that's cool. Figured something out. Rotation ruins. I like it. Alright, solved. Rotation ruins it is. So we can leave that one out. All right. So I can get the lore stuff done. I could do a dormant lootable. I don't know how quickly this would be done. So if I went to loot master. Let's just try a quick test. I'll keep this in this folder. Loot. Let's do dormant. Go to master. I guess I can, yeah. If I just copy this, it's fine. And so the difference here is it would not be set as, it would be statically set. So I would not do any async loading. So I just do everything the same except this part. And then this just pretty much becomes, it's possible I literally just turn this to not soft. I'm in the wrong one. That was close. I am in the right one. Okay. Do we have cupcakes?
Yeah, look at them.
Oh snaps!
I dyed the icing pink.
Oh cool.
So nice and pretty.
Is it like, what type of icing is it? Is it home?
It's the Pillsbury vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Vanilla icing. Chocolate. Strawberry and banana smoothies are made as well.
I'll just have this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My kiddo made cupcakes, and I am feeling good right now. Let me scarf this. I need more marshmallows. I need more marshmallows. They're delicious.
Thank you. Mom dropped them. Mom dropped them when she took them out the oven.
She dropped them? What do you mean?
She dropped them like inside the oven a little bit. She's taking them out, so that's why they're kind of deformed.
I think they're perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Basically, also you know the food dye that we got. Instead of it being like a gel, it's powder. So that's why there's in some of it there's a little bit of a speckle. But oh my god.
The marshmallows are bomb.
I put 3 on there thinking that was too much, Dad.
No.
I feel bad
I am
for
in
your
cupcake.
I feel bad for your kidneys. My God. Actually, they're already doomed. You drink monsters almost every day.
Maybe. Spot, nice and warm. Oh, that's good stuff. probably gonna feel sick after this, but they are delicious. Yum. Yum. Sorry. I had to scarf some cupcakes down. Alright. So this is the dormant version, which could be this simple, if I'm lucky. And the set world data, we're not even going to need. Because this is going to be its own spawner. So this goes straight in here. Actually, I don't want to delete anything just yet. All right. Is valid. What is this for again? Loot data. Oh, this is the loot value. Okay. So I put that in the world, and I do, let's say, a tree, or enemies, no, loot, crafting, ingredients. Let's do a flower, and then let's also go to where we're currently spawning. Actually, I'm going to move myself back over to the crafting area. And then this here. And then it should already be dormant. Yeah. It might be that easy. That'd be insane. Oh, I don't have it automatically turning on. Okay. So the difference here is we need to go on event begin play. And then we would do set. And then we actually don't need. Yeah, we just literally do event. I don't think we even need to split that anymore. We'll just do that. Did I just not set it? What did I do? How is that not working? I'm going to assume this is the one causing the flag. Yeah. Oh, so it's set with notify. I can ignore the set. And just go through here on both of these. Am I doing the wrong thing? possible? Is this getting reset somehow? It is. What the heck? So we technically do not need to replicate it. But why is it even changing at all? Oh, duh. I'm still setting it to nothing. Like a dope. I thought I passed through all that. I did not. Okay. So, overall, it worked. I hope my drop doesn't apply the material. That's funny. So now I just need to recreate a respawn system. So, which is actually like, I'm going to do a very easy one. So instead of destroying, we're just going to set this to not enabled and hidden in game. And then a timer by event. And this is going to be a value. It's not looping. It's going to be respawn time min. Respawn time max. Random. And let's just try a 5 to 10 second. Actually, we'll do a little longer. Let's do like, 10 seconds, fine, whatever. Alright, so now we cannot interact with it at all. I'm spamming F. might need to also do so fade out. So I'll make a new variable here, which I guess is already done. And this one we will not send this. And on this, no, this is the variable. So on this, we're going to say on rep despawn, if it is true, so it's playing forward. We're going to set actor hidden in game, and this we can actually do elsewhere. We don't even need to do that, I think. Oh, I guess I do, yeah. So we're playing forward, set it as the client doing this. If it's backward, and we finish, we're doing that. Oh, if it's backward, we actually have to do this here. And then all we need to do now is so we do the interact action. Cooldown true. So the last thing we do is we were going to destroy it, but instead server doesn't really care if it's visible or not visible, I don't think. So both will turn interact. Turn both of these off. And then both of these on here. And then we do I don't think we have to do anything else for the server on the fade in. Fade in. I guess I have a whole thing for fade in, don't I? Okay. So I don't need this. Five, 6, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, Come back to me. Oh, I didn't set the. I'm a dumb dork. I don't think I set. So delay destroyed, interact enabled. Is it necessary? I don't think I need this at all. We do despawn to false, because here we set it to true. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Repeat 10. Oh, I think I have this set to. Oh, I don't. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening here. So, fade in. We'll have a do once, right? So on this one, I won't need that, because it will always be set. I don't like deleting code when I'm like super modifying stuff. So it's false. Where are you at? It's false. It's probably still hidden in the game somewhere. So fade in. Maybe I just need this. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We back, baby. I can't hit F. Delete it again. And then I don't think if I went and dropped it, I should still use the other system for that. And then it won't respawn. This should never make it respawn. So I think I'm good on that. That was actually super insanely awesome. Because now it's a pretty easy... Oh, that's not good. Oh, right, because I have to set the lifetime. So the lifetime is actually going to, on these ones, always be limited. So self-destruct should never actually happen. Okay, so that should never call. And if for some reason it is, we're just going to not do it. Alright, I think we're good. And then I guess the other factor here, which I just noticed, is by default, we will have interact enabled off. And then we come through here, we set all this stuff, we do the interact setup. I think both client and master are now doing this. different splits here a little bit. This will never be an explore or loot end. Should never kind of actually happen. So suppose just a tiny delay. Three seconds. And then we've said this. True. I could potentially just there's a lot of these things I don't even have to have replicated now. It's interesting. But let's just try this for a second. It'll be more apparent when I loot it. So that definitely did not do what I wanted. So number one, let's try like let's do this, 8-second delay. Okay, that worked there. And so even though that this like will rarely ever happen, because this is like when server starts, technically it's also net relevancy bound. Or no, it shouldn't be, because everything's going to be spawned in the level. So I don't think it is. I don't think this ever needs to be called. This also doesn't need to be called anymore. This doesn't even need to be called, because it basically has a forever lifetime. And then this is obviously run on the both the server and the and then this just makes sure that if for some reason somehow someone's like right there, I have a new interact setup, or we do interact action and despawn. So the second it hits despawn, we immediately turn it to this, which should prevent you from even doing anything. Alright, so yeah, when it respawns in, I need to delay it slightly. Make players kind of wait till it fully comes in. Fade in. Yeah, so we'll do take this out. Just do fade in. And then I guess we'll just do a quick sequence. And then, or actually, yeah, switch. That's authority. Only the remote's gonna do that. But then both will do a small delay. Like a 3-second delay. What's the time on this again? 2 seconds. So a couple things I need to test is spamming, seeing when that pop-up, the nameplate shows on respawn. So it should be fully visible before you can loot it. Just prevents anything weird happening. There we go. So I was spamming F there. And then after this I shouldn't be able to. Can't hit F after to try and loot again. Then if I keep spamming F, only when it fully shows does it start. I guess that time's already up when it shows for me, I guess. let's just make this maybe 4 seconds. Does that help? Alright, that did help, I think. Spamming F. Yeah, it took a while for it to actually let me get to it. So maybe 3 seconds is a compromise. That. All right, so I think this sucker's ready to go. And so the kicker here is the let's go to the world spawner. So we are going to do the mesh preview. Do the exact same code here. Do I need that? Let me check my tools. Yes, I do. So I think we'll always use spawner scale. Oh, we have it set to true. So in this case, we don't even need that. is that not working now? Oh, is there like a... Okay, it's running. Oh, is it not visible? Alright, there we go. Look about right. Oh, it's definitely spawning bigger. So why is it spawning bigger? Alright, so set scale. In this case, should always be 1. Oh. Okay, that's why. We technically should just never set the scale. And then none of this needs to be replicated. Oh, unless... these are just replicated, I think. Was there a rep notifying that? There was. But this... Alright, so I can cut a lot of this stuff out. So we do not need to get the spawner scale. So this definitely can be dropped. And we'll set that to not replicated. So let's just get a deprecated thing going. So this, all of this. And I basically just want to turn this into a function. Set 3D model. And then just run the set 3D model directly. And then I don't need, I probably will need that. Oh, actually. So some of these we might. The scale I don't think we'll ever need. But if this is, we'll ever use this thing for. So on things like ore, I do randomize the look of it. But right now, everything else, the trees and the bushes and all that stuff, that's not randomized. But yeah, I think all this can definitely be deprecated. Because we don't want to change the size of this at all. We don't want to use the size. We're going to use the size that is showing. And so, take this off. And so, just to explain what I'm doing a little bit, because I never actually dove into it, but I originally created a world loot spawner, and then we wanted to have new world styled environment where you could basically gather everything, which ended up having some big performance problems. I wouldn't say big performance problems, but switching them to a dormant actor and just generically loaded made a huge performance increase. A beneficial one at least. And now I think that's good. So I'll keep that for now. We've just removed the sizing. this also gets deprecated. Alright, so nothing should really change here. And I don't really know. Okay, I do need the rotation. I think. I'll keep it for now. So this should stay that size now. Should just be right there. Yep. Alright, so we're having issues. With, I think, the targeting. Reset that back to big. Alright, that's fine now. Okay. Seems handy dandy. And I don't think I should have to worry about any type of... Everything should never be net relevant. Like, they should never destroy and reappear, so I don't have to worry about any net relevancy stuff on that stuff. Alright, so all this stuff I just need to, is valid. Okay, is it good to go? So now the challenge becomes in the old world. I'm going to have to find a way to start replacing the old foliage. I don't think I'm going to do that yet, but effectively, I need to start making almost a tool where I can click a thing, it'll delete the thing, save what it is, or I guess it'll take the information, spawn the new thing with the same values, and then delete the old one. And so, like, let's just go ahead and try an example. Let's go. Let's open up the environment. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I forgot I have them already on a tool. Durr. Alright, so let's go back to Newbie Aaron. And so I just go to scriptable tools. We'll take this tree, for example, here. Complete. Now this is using my old spawner. But all it is, should be, I can copy that, paste it, same thing. And then copy this, and paste that. And copy this, and paste that. And voila. They're the same thing. And if I hit play, they should look identical in game. That fades out. Sweet deal, I did it. Have to batch some update stuff. I think it's trying to do, if it has a 3 stack, I think it's trying to update 3 times, I'm not sure. Alright, sweet deal, and they look identical in their rotation and everything, the rotation size. They're all pointing directly the same way. So I have successfully made a dormant lootable. And it's extremely easy to recreate. So what I'm going to do is create a tool. I might be able to just select all and then run a tool and hit a button and it swaps them all out with the settings they want. All right, sweet. I think I can put that up here. I won't say I did that just yet, but it's there. Alright, that's going to be really cool to see how that turns out. So do I need anything else here? So there's initial spawn delay, respawn delay. So I don't really need a min-max, I think. Just respawn delay and delay variance. The stacks, maybe. Yeah, I think that's about it. So let's go here. Let's just rename the respawn time, spawn variance, and let's just quickly fix the math for this. Yeah, I mean it actually stays completely same. It just adds it a little bit different. Oh, so technically it's like respawn time variance would be this. No, it wouldn't. Because we're already randomizing within the range, so that's whatever. Respawn time, variance. And then I think there was just a stack option. Okay, so the stack, okay, so it's a default value thing, stack. Okay. It's set here. It's not set here. Wait, what? Oh, stack update. So we just need to take these. Is this replicated? And then alright, so this is on the authority. We come through, we're doing this for if it's an inventory item, we're updating the stack. And so I guess we only have to do that. We don't even need to replicate that. Because it only happens on the server and that's all that matters. And so we can do this effectively. We don't even need stack update. Okay, yeah. This is, I mean, it makes it easy if I just do this. And then set stack update. and that's effectively the same thing. We're going to mint in range. We're going to mint in age. And then we're making here we make sure that the stack is not setting it above past the max of the actual item. Because the server will basically update the clients in a different way to show them the correct amount they pick up. And then those two things become instance edible. And we'll just by default do 1. Actually, we'll set that here. And yeah, we're good to go. This is dope as hell. I will do so in the construction script, I guess. I wonder is the way I'm trying to think of like editor only. Okay. So this is good. Dormant is lootable. Is made. I've posted that in my notes. I do need to. I think it would be pretty easy in the other area to now replace old foliage with new dormant actor. And I think that will add a lot of potential optimization things. that. Now this could be annoying. Oh, no, it won't. Because this only triggers at the very start when you load in. It will never trigger again. I'm used to thinking in like destroy mindset, and when someone loots something, the object's destroyed, and then it respawns, and then this will trigger again. But this is only ever spawned started the second the and it should be always relevant, right? These should be always relevant, I think. I don't know if I need to or not, though. That might help with like initial loading. We'll see. I'll try without it first before I jump to that. Did I jack up the net relevancy range? No, that's normal. I would say that. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to. It's too late to dive in replacing. I think the thing I'm going to start with tomorrow is replace all the old ones with these ones, and that way I can start populating. I can fix up my tools to use these new ones, and then go from there. And I have, I'm actually pretty good on timing as far as all the things I want to do. Like another 10 or 12 days, and I'll clearly finish all of this for sure. And then the rest is the fabled expeditions and fast travel is on deck next. I'm moving this up because I can really start thinking about this stuff. And then I do need to have, I'm going to do a video pretty soon talking about all the updates. Which I do need to get through soon, hopefully. So this week's goals, I think I'm going to try to have all of this done, and then maybe a video by Friday along with it all. All right, I'm done. Going to bed. Take care, everyone.